All right, Carl, thanks. An all too familiar sight just a few hours ago. This was the scene at the Peace Bridge, backed up nearly an hour for people trying to get back into Canada. And that wasn't the only trouble spot. NYTEC reported slowdowns at the Rainbow Bridge and the Lewiston-Queenston Bridge as well. It likely had something to do with an influx of Canadians once again visiting our shopping centers now that most pandemic restrictions at the border have been lifted. 2 on your side's Danielle Church is here to tell us what our neighbors to the north had to say when you talked to them earlier today. Danielle, it looked pretty busy at the Fashion Outlets.
It did, and you know, I've been there quite a few times and I haven't seen this many people there before. So things are looking a little up right now. It's Canadians finally returning their business to Western New York, all because Canada lifted what could be a costly testing requirement for vaccinated travelers. Unvaccinated travelers still have to test, but it wasn't very hard to find Canadians who were out enjoying the day in Niagara Falls, many of them finally enjoying life mostly normal again. April has become a turning point for the Fashion Outlets of Niagara.
We've seen our Canadian shoppers come back in the hundreds, and we're happy to see every single one of them.
On weekends, the mall's general manager, John Doran, says up to 50% of the shoppers are coming from Canada. It's pivotal for businesses there who saw much smaller crowds during the pandemic, but rely on all shoppers to support them.
There's about 1 million people in Erie and Niagara County. There's about 8 million population in Southern Ontario. Just the numbers alone tell us that the Southern Ontario consumer is important for to our success.
Now that our northern neighbors are back,
it's nice just to drive across for the day, do some shopping.
They get to enjoy some of their favorite things about Western New York again.
All the craft breweries here in the States. There's several restaurants.
Different clothing, different fashion.
A mother and daughter from Ottawa even seized an opportunity that would keep them from traveling another 5 hours to Niagara Falls.
My daughter's here for a cheerleading competition over on the Canadian side.
Yeah. And we decided to go shopping, so we came to the USA.
Yeah, we came to the U.S. side. We haven't been able to come over for a while.
With some restrictions eased at the border already helping the mall.
The restrictions at the border, sure, it hurt, but we had to do what was best for everyone's health.
And more shoppers expected during Easter break. The hope is things will only continue to progress.
And we survived it. I think we're on the other side of COVID. Waited a long time for this day, and we're so happy it's here.
Danielle Church, Channel 2 News.